Hello there, right here guys. We have a brand new snapshot for Java. It is 23W04A, and with it we get trimmed armor. Netherite armor has also been nerfed, making it much harder to get. There's a lot of cool stuff that comes with this update. Make sure you guys are subscribed and leave a like on the video as it really helps out. So to trim your armor, what you'll need to do is get one of the different types of smithing templates. Different ones are found in different types of structures throughout the world. And I asked Tiz Awesomeness about the exact probability for each of the templates. They looked at the Minecraft code, and as you can see, the rarest ones are like the Warden, the Bastion, End City, the Nether Fortress, the Stronghold, and the Mansion. But the Netherite upgrade is the rarest, with each chest having a 1 in 31 chance. Then you add one of these templates into the smithing table, which now has a different GUI. We have this special slot over here that's just dedicated to smithing templates. So you place in your template, then you choose your armor type. You can put in any type of armor you want except for leather. And once you do that, then you can come in with the actual type of color. This is done by using different types of items. And once you have them all, then you can go ahead and actually craft it. You even have this little armor stand to show what it's going to look like. And if we hover on top of it, we can see it says an upgrade of Ward armor trim, copper material. The Ward is the pattern that's on this armor piece, and the copper is the coloring. Go ahead and take that off and put these on. Look at that. So you can mix and match this to get whatever type of colors and designs you want. There's 11 different patterns and 10 different coloring items. And these can be applied to 5 different armor types, which each have 4 armor pieces. So you can really customize these how you want. So you could say that there is a ton more items in the game, but it is similar to like banners with different pattern combinations, or like when it comes to coloring leather. And because we can color leather, it's probably the reason why we can't add these things onto leather armor. One thing you can't do is put the same coloring on an armor that already is that type of color. So this one's iron. We can't actually put iron because essentially you wouldn't be able to see it. And these upgrades that are made to the armor are just visual looks. They don't actually increase the strength of it or durability. But different patterns are more rare than others, since these different templates are found in all the different weird chests that you can find in different structures, except for the tied armor trim, which comes from ocean mining. And since there's no chest there, instead the Elder Guardian will sometimes drop this. So if you just happen to kill the Elder Guardian, I'm going to use this high level of looting sword. You can see that looting didn't actually help us. After killing about 5 of them, we finally got it. So a different rarity of structures and of the different templates, this will really encourage players to travel throughout the world trying to collect them all. Getting back to what I talked about in my previous snapshot video, where it looks like the theme of 1 to 20 is going to be about going on a journey. Now when doing the upgrades, you do lose the actual template, but you can actually get more templates by putting the template in a crafting grid with 7 diamonds and the material which it is associated with. So for this Dune armor trim, we have to put in a sandstone. This will produce 2 templates. So it's kind of expensive because it uses up diamonds, but it allows you to make more once you got one of them. You don't have to constantly keep looting tons of structures, and the templates themselves also stack. So by getting all of them, you can actually kind of show prestige directly on your player. And if you want more of them, it's going to cost you diamonds, which is not an easily farmed up item. If you want a lot of them, I recommend after watching this video, check out my video on tricks on mining, including how you can automate the process using machines. And because each template needs to have their specific block in order to be crafted, it makes these blocks actually more useful than just for their building aesthetic. Now some of these blocks are even non-renewable, such as like deep slate or netherrack, where like sandstone could be made from the sand that comes from like my sand generator. And even something like endstone, which might seem like a non-renewable resource, you can actually farm it by using my crazy endstone farms. But since it also is going to cost different items as well as blocks in order to get these upgrades, check out my spreadsheet on how you can farm up almost every item in the game. That way you can get tons of these items and can easily profit by selling these templates on a multiplayer server. You can start preparing by gathering tons of these items right now. Now, even if you use different templates, when it comes to the actual items, the color will be correct like you dyed it, but the pattern will always show the same for the item. But if we go ahead and switch it out, you can see it visually looks different once you place it on. Now, you can always come in and change out the color and the pattern, even on ones that already have it, but it would get kind of expensive since you already wasted a template on that one. This would look like it'd be great for being a walking target practice. Now the way you need to upgrade your diamond into netherite, you first need to actually get to the smithing template of netherite upgrade. Then with that template, plus whatever diamond piece you want, and the ingot, you get 1 netherite chestplate. Now the netherite upgrade template can be found randomly inside of Bastion chest. So we found one right here, but there's a guaranteed chance of finding 2 of these inside of a treasure room Bastion. Now the reason why they're forcing us now to get this template in order to upgrade our diamond gear to netherite gear is for 3 main reasons. This is supposed to increase the player's utilization of the diamond equipment before upgrading to netherite, also making the netherite equipment more significant as an achievement in the game's progression. And thirdly, adapting the netherite more naturally using the new smithing table crafting system. Because of these changes, there was a lot of also technical changes that has to do with how the smithing table works, how the different colors are applied, and how the game actually keeps track of all these different colors and patterns and how they are combined, because all this information is being kept track of for each of the different items. We also got an update to the execute command. There is now a on function. You can make a command that directly affects these type of things, including a new one, which is origin. This can be used to specify the shooter, the person who throws something, or the person who ignites something, or the person that summons something. Great for map makers so they can definitely interact with different things around them. They also fixed 4 different bugs. Now blast protection will actually help when it comes to the knockback for the explosions. This is great when you're like in the nether looking for ancient debris using like beds or TNT. You won't get knocked around so much. Speaking of enchantments, when it comes to the glitter that you see on the actual item, or when you're wearing it, it's going to be more subtle now. You can see it's not as prominent. This is probably done so you can easily see the different patterns that you have on your armor. They also fixed a problem with the narrator, and also a bug that came up in the previous snapshot, where all the goat horns were playing the same noise. And they fixed a bug I reported, where when you come over here to your resource, you previously weren't able to actually select different resource packs. Now you can actually select them by using like space on the keyboard. What other questions you guys have about this? And don't forget to join me live every Wednesday as we play around with the latest snapshot. Now YouTube thinks you'll like this video here, or check out this playlist all about what's coming with 1.20. Do you like the idea of adding more endgame content like this? I know I sure do. Now thank you for watching, I'll see you guys next one. Bye bye!